for all my returning viewers. You're welcome. Hey beautiful people, you're welcome to my channel once again. My name is Gloria. If you're new here, you're absolutely welcome. For all my returning viewers, God bless you. You're the real MVP. Thank you very much. Let's just run into this video. This video is going to talk about how I navigate my life as a mother of two in the United Kingdom. Being a mom of one is stressful, let alone being a mom of two. How I still get around every task and every activities that I have to keep up with. I sincerely hope that at the end of this video you get something. The essence of every video is for us to learn and not just to rant. I live in the United Kingdom and I live in the city of Cambridge. Being a mom for the first time in a foreign land is difficult, and I'm just going to say it outright. Before I start, I would like to give a disclaimer. Please do what works for you. For me, this is what is working and has continued to, and this is tailored to me, okay? So I really hope that you work with your environment. At the moment, I live in a foreign country where I practically do everything by myself or with the support of my husband. Currently, I have a 2+ years old boy and 8-month-old baby. As a Christian, the normal tradition is to do a devotion. Of course, I don't want to make it a religious act, but it's almost a tradition in most families, you know, to do a devotion where we pray together in the morning. And I also insist on an amen. The moment my 2-year-old hasn't started speaking clearly, but he tries to, you know, nod in agreement and say, is having a to-do list. I learned using a to-do list from when I had my son. Truth be told, it has really helped me, and it also makes you feel productive. You know, just itemizing all the things you do, the essential things, not just the basics, okay? You don't have, yes, you can put that you're going to bathe the baby, but you don't have to put that you change nothing. Or, you know, those are normal things that will occur as the day goes by. Or I could put, if I have to cook, I'm making out chicken, any meat or protein that I need to cook with. It's a major milestone, especially when working with kids. I use a to-do list. You know, it tells me, okay, at this time, from this time to this time, I should have accomplished this. If I need to clean the house, if I need to, you know, literally do anything, the to-do list helps me. And at the end of the day, I go back to my to-do list and I feel fulfilled. If you haven't started doing that, it's going to help you. Okay, I have a little yearly diary. I don't even keep to the daily diary anymore because sometimes my to-do list may be longer than the page allotted. It doesn't stop me from continuing, so I just write out as so many things, and every day you start seeing progress in all the things that you do, and it makes me feel coordinated. The next thing, I try to give them breakfast, lunch and dinner at similar times. So whenever I'm going to prepare food, I try to also prepare for myself. So once I'm rushing down, get for myself, get for the baby girl, and I get for my son. Okay, I get all three of us and I take it in a tray upstairs. So I kill 3 birds with 1 stone. First of all, depending on how hungry they are, okay, if I see that they are not so hungry, I feed myself first and then I feed them, okay? But most of the time I feed them first so I can have peace of mind when eating. I also will state this as a disclaimer. I don't follow a specific regimented routine, but I still try to keep up around the same thing. I think as time goes by, you tend to know what works for you. So there are days that they may cry and they're just, you know, a little bit overbearing. You know, those are the hard days. But otherwise, generally, it's a smooth ride if I'm to follow my routine, except I'm having a lazy day when I'm just in bed, which rarely happens, by the way. The next thing is I administer their multivitamins. Usual, you know, babies multivitamins, because here we're told that you have to administer to about 4 or 5 years old, so about 5 ml each every day. Currently I use Well Baby multivitamin, and honestly it tastes okay, it tastes very nice, so they don't always run away from it. They always are happy to have the multivitamin. So going forward, please subscribe. That is how you help us to grow. I try to cook when my husband is at home. It allots me the time, enough time to focus in the kitchen when I'm cooking, so I don't have to keep running around, oh, I need to change the nappy, or I need to feed this one or feed that one. I try to cook in bulk, different pots of food that I can, you know, when he is around, and I just put it in the freezer, and it saves me time. I have to also be careful because my son obviously is very active and a very energetic boy. I do not want a situation where I left him with the baby and I come back, maybe she's already on the floor crying or something. All I need to do whenever he's not home is go to the microwave and microwave the food. Another thing is I am not regimented on bathing them every single time. In the morning it has to be 6 a.m. and you shower them. You're going to put yourself on so much pressure. If you know that there's not much to be done, well, maybe they had their shower in the evening of the previous day, you can also let them have their shower in the evening. Okay, you don't have to kill yourself just to stick to 6 a.m. they must shower. If it's in the evening that is more favorable. Remember, this is winter time and majority of the time they are not sweating. They are just cool and warm, sometimes not even releasing enough sweat. So always take it easy on yourself. For me, I try to, if I think, okay, at noontime maybe my son is very energetic and at noontime that is when he has run and try to exhaust himself, he's sweaty, all right, this is the best time to shower, and then you go for your nap. Next thing is, nap time is crucial, like it is important. For my son, I've noticed the pattern, like if he doesn't take his nap, he's very grumpy. So I try my best to always ensure that he has his nap. Most times he has a nap for like 2 to 3 hours every day. So I try to be consistent with that. It doesn't have to be a specific time. So it doesn't have to have his nap 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock. No. Once I notice, the phase, normally, when your child wants to sleep, all right, get in bed. And thank God I'm blessed with amazing kids. They sleep easily. And my daughter, she didn't come to this earth to suffer. She actually is on the balling train. Okay, she's in enjoyment gown, baby girl for life. I always ensure that nap times are observed. Is a very crucial part of my day with the kids. And also, if I'm really tired, I find a way to sneak in naps here and there. But otherwise, I'm busy editing my videos and I try my best to limit screen time. Okay, so yes, I'm limiting screen time for them. I'm also trying to limit screen time for myself, especially when they're awake. I don't really waste my time online. Most of the time I'm editing videos, responding to emails when necessary, doing 1 or 2 assignments or tasks that I have at work or in church or whatsoever. To the kids, they do not know when you're working or you're playing with your phone. So I try to limit screen time. What I do is when they are sleeping, that is a good time for me to edit my videos. It may be a little bit stressful because I may not be able to sleep at the right time. Well, it's a sacrifice. When they're well rested, they wake up not so grumpy. You don't have kids crying around everywhere. That works for me. And I think we all have different toys for our kids that they enjoy playing with. I have this creative building blocks. What I do is to also keep them engaged. I just bring out the building blocks and I pour everything on the ground. I'm like, let's build. Okay, maybe building what is not very beautiful at the moment, but it keeps him engaged. That way, if I have to be in the kitchen cooking and multitasking, bringing my multitasking skills to play, doing the laundry or whatsoever, I can effortlessly do that. Okay, and I can put my daughter in a walker or in a crawling position for her to continue learning, flexing her muscles, and that also helps us to reduce screen time. Children's minds are really creative if only we allow them. I think I read or I heard somewhere where they said, especially from the age of 0 to 4, 6 or something, they can actually learn multiple languages. Okay, if only we allow them and just reduce screen time for them. I always love going to church on time, and my husband as well is a very time conscious person. Okay, what we do is after church every Sunday I arrange my bag that I put my children's nappies and food and clothes and wipes and everything in for the Sunday. So what I do is every Sunday after church I try to reorganize the bag, take off the clothes that I use. Maybe there was a pee incident, so take those ones off and then refresh it and change the clothes that are in the bag. I also have steady clothes that could be there just in case for changes in church should there be an incident. Nappies are replaced. For example, maybe I took 4 nappies to church and I changed my daughter like twice. Nappies are reduced, okay? I have to replace it, so I always replace my bag. Drinks that my son usually have, he rarely eats in church, so I always make sure it's very well hydrated. So I always replace the drinks. Maybe he had a drink that I put initially, I replace it. Like every single thing is replaced, okay? My bag, my Bible, everything, my notes, my manual, in there. Also on Saturday, should there be 1 or 2 changes, I tend to go back to my bag and readjust it. I don't do it on a Sunday, and it saves me time in the morning to go to church. And all I have to do is wake up in the morning, get myself up. And also on Saturdays I try to always stick to bringing out their clothes on time, and from there it has also helped me to bring out my own clothes, okay? Set my things aside that I need to wear, and most likely my husband's, okay? So it also aligns, makes things easier for me on Sunday. I really hope this is something that you would adopt, because it is amazing. You know how it feels like waking up on Sunday morning and just all you have to do is shower yourself, put on your makeup, dress the kids, and you're out of the house, or you eat and you're out. It's actually wonderful. Those are some of the things that actually helps me as a mom of two. Don't forget to observe your quiet time as well, because left alone you can feel worn out and tired and just exhausted. Okay, ask for help when necessary. Thank God at the moment my sister-in-law lives with me. Of course I don't do it all the time, but sometimes if my daughter is all resty and all that, I may just take her. Please stay with your auntie. It relieves me. I can actually rest. Although Mama Bear is always in us and we are always in charge. Don't worry, she's not crying. Please rest. Although as a woman we can hardly ever shut down completely, because sometimes rather than you resting, you're thinking, oh, what do I need to cook, or what do I need to do, or do I have to edit my videos, or what has to go in place? Do we need to buy nappies? Do we need to buy wipes? You know, these babies are growing his clothes or the shoes. You know, different things just keeps going around your brain. But please take a while to shut down. Sometimes I just shut down and put my phone away. Other times, why not have a movie night? That also helps the family, like it refreshes us in a way. Okay, I would also here commend my husband. I wouldn't take his support for granted. Whenever he's home, I literally have nothing to do with my son. Whenever he's home, he's the owner. He's the owner of Zoe, and I take care of Petra completely. Like, I would really appreciate him because it makes the work easier as well. Division of labor is really amazing. It is something that works well with you and your family. Why not? You can set out things. These things are not spoken, they're just unwritten code. You can handle the boy better, why not? I can handle the girl better, and we just flow with that. No argument. When necessary, I can always come in and try him on, change his nappy when necessary, feed him, and all of that. It's not that, oh, he has to handle completely, but we try to work. Just a wonderful delegation of duties that has worked fine with us, and I really hope it will work for you as well. So for us, I really appreciate my husband in that angle. It has been amazing. The last point I actually want to bring in is reading time. Like my son, I always try to encourage him to read. Sometimes if he has disturbed too much, we just tell him, where is your book? Go and bring the book. He loves to read. So teach him. It actually reduces the noise. Whenever he's reading, he's so excited. He's just in that zone. He's like holding your hands and touching everything. That also helps. Being a mother of two in this country makes you like the boss of it all. You're like a master of all things. But try and navigate your life around what works for you. Sometimes we go for strolling, like we just go for walks around the neighborhood. It refreshes us. It's so wonderful, it's so beautiful. In the evenings, we all get in bed and we sleep. Morning, another day, depending on what we have to do. These are my little points that have actually helped me thus far, and I'm sure subsequently I may update the video based on the ages of my kids and how they've developed. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video when necessary. Take care.